The web space has opened up beautifully for all actors, for all writers, for any good talent. It's opened up, and hence I'm back. If one t-shirt or shirt was out of place, she used to come and throw everything out. You had to put it back. Some of the kids were so spoiled, they got everything. They said, "Dad, I want this," it was there. "I want this," it was there. No discipline. So that's why being both the parents, I understand being a single parent is not easy. More than that, what I understand is being a parent is not easy.
Today we have with us the actor who's getting hotter by the age, the ever charming, the fitness freak of Bollywood, Dino Morea, who's all set to give us a heavy dose of entertainment in his upcoming show, Mentalhood. Hello Dino, welcome to India Forums.
Thank you so much. I like the welcome. It's a good welcome.
Thank you so much. So Dino, you had a lot of kids on the set. You were acting, or your co-star also were kids. How was it having so many kids around?
I thought it was wonderful. To spend few hours with so many kids is great, but to spend your lifetime with kids, it's great. I'm sure, I liked it. I enjoyed every moment. I love kids. I love the idea of having kids. I love kids. They can be horrible sometimes, and sometimes they can be wonderful. You get all sorts, but kids are kids, so it was fun.
We are seeing you as a single parent in the trailer we saw, and did you take any time to gel up with the kids off the screen before, did you build any kind of rapport with them?
Well, I'm very good with children. I'm excellent with children. I'm not saying this because I'm on TV or something, but I'm very good with kids, and most parents, often drop their kids off to me because they feel, I'm really cool like that. So for me to get along with the two children I was shooting with, the twins, they were wonderful. They were really nice, and I think they instantly took to me, and we got along really well. So it just worked. Like any other actor, you want to break the ice and you want that bond to sort of form. And we formed a great bond, and that's why it worked. The scenes worked out really well. They listened to me. They were very naughty, but they listened to everything I said, because you have to tell them in a certain way and they will listen. So I think there's a certain instinct I have, fatherly, I think. I don't know what it is, which came out, and they really, it was great shooting with them. I enjoyed myself thoroughly, yeah.
Because we're seeing you as a single parent, there are also qualities of a mother and a father, both in you, in your character. Anything that you discovered and, oh God, this is what it takes to become a parent?
Yeah, I discovered a lot actually. Yes, I'm playing both a mother and a father because I'm a single parent and I have kids through surrogacy. Through some of the scenes and through some of the episodes, you get to understand that kids sometimes might need a mother also, because there's a certain conversation a mom might have with her daughter, which is more a girly conversation. And for a father to have that conversation, even though he's playing the mother, is a bit, it's a bit awkward, but yet he has to do it. So that's why being both the parents, I understand being a single parent is not easy. More than that, what I understand is being a parent is not easy. Like I said, I love spending time with kids. So spending 4 or 5 hours with those kids on the set was great. They had mad energy. And I thought to myself there after that, to spend 24 hours, 7 days a week, 30 days a month, 365 days a year, many years, and with kids must be a tough job. And then I thought about my mom. She brought up 3 boys, and my father, 4 boys. She brought us up. She must have had the toughest time. So hats off to her. So hats off to all parents, because it's not easy. And some kids, like I said, can be tyrants. And when you have a tyrant for a kid, the parent just goes through hell. And when you have a nice, sweet, kid who's listening and everything, it's okay. But it's tiring. It's not easy.
At any point, did you ever feel like, yeah, shit, I really need to get back to my parents and give them a big hug, you all, whatever you all have done, it's just a...
My parents? Yeah. Yeah, actually, ever since this, I look at my mother with a different sort of lens. I'm like, you did well. You did really well. Both my parents, actually. They brought us up. I think I would want to bring my kids up the way my parents brought us up, because they were strict, we were disciplined. They encouraged us to do the right things, sports, go out, be social, make friends. And all those things were really good things when you're being brought up, because now when I look back, it has made me who I am today, and I think I'm a very outgoing, sorted in my head person. and that's thanks to my upbringing. Yeah.
Do you see a drastic change in your upbringing and the upbringing that kids are having right now? Because it becomes very difficult even to yell at a kid these days. They take it very offensively. And back then, if you talk to your times,
So, it's the world has changed. The new generation is different. But I feel there's a mixed bag of parenting. The way I was brought up, I still feel you still get parents like that. You still get a lot actually. And in many cases, in the time I was brought up also, I saw many cases of people spoiling their kids. If I look back now and I remember some of the kids were so spoiled, they got everything. They said, Dad, I want this, it was there. I want this, it was there. No discipline. I'm not saying that they became bad after that, it's just that their upbringing was different. Today, among some of my friends, I see the upbringing is terrible. It's not the way I was brought up, so I feel it's terrible because your kids are spoiled. They're really spoiled. They're a mess. There's no sports, there's nothing. I don't know if they're going to grow up to be good kids, And at the same time, I see some of my friends who brought up their kids beautifully. I mean, they're the most respectful, well brought up, not demanding, ambitious, strong-minded, great kids. So it's a mixed bag still. Parenting, I was saying earlier also, it's instinctive. It's not about the society you live in or where you are, it's how you want to bring up your kids. But if you're going to follow other people and how they bring up their kids, then it's wrong. Because what somebody else can give their kids, maybe you can't. So don't try. You bring your kid up with what you can and give them the best education and push them into sports, and those are the basics. You don't need to do more.
any of your childhood memory do you recall wherein you got a very good dose from your parents for being mischievous, or?
Me and my brothers always got a dose. A massive dose, not a good dose. We were 3 boys. We were really naughty. I remember my mother, she always wanted us, we had to wake up and do our beds. You had to make your own bed. Every night after, I was in army school. If you come back in the evenings, the next day the shoes had to be polished. We had to polish our shoes, shining, it has to be shining. Our uniform had to be out on the bed before we went to sleep the next night, the previous night. My cupboard, if one t-shirt or shirt was out of place, she used to come and throw everything out. You had to put it back neatly. So neatness, good habits, hygiene, all that just came from good upbringing. Yeah, even today, I like everything to be nice and tidy. I see a mess and I can't handle it. So I think these are the good things. You just learn. You learn what are the good things, what are not the good things. How to be with people, how to talk to people, to be respectful, who to be respectful, how to talk to ladies. All that is just upbringing.
In an industry where there is a cutthroat competition all around, and when people are just doing anything to be in the limelight, you took a happy-go-lucky sabbatical. The decision that you made that I think this is the time that I need to take a break now, and then.
Well, it's not to take a break. It was a decision to not. It was a decision to not do rubbish. Not to take a break. I didn't ever want to take a break. I'm young. I want to keep working. I want to work every day. It was just that the offers coming my way were terrible. And when you get terrible offers, you either do terrible work and people will say what terrible work you're doing, or you can refrain and just do other things because you got to live, you got to run the house. I was doing other things. I'm a smart guy. I have a brain. I have to use the brain, right? I can't just wait till some good offer comes. So while I was waiting, there were offers being made. Some were okay. And those were the times the dilemma was, should I do it, should I not? People will forget me. And this insecurity sort of creeps in and you just have to say, hang on, be patient. And at the same time, keep yourself prepared. Because in the event an offer comes, you want to be ready to shoot the next day. So I was always prepared, did what I had to do, keep myself afloat, set up my businesses, give it my attention, and always look out for offers that were there. And fortunately, the web space has opened up beautifully for all actors, for all writers, for any good talent. It's opened up, and hence I'm back.
Yeah, it's so good to see you. It's so refreshing, you know. As I said, you know, you're just getting hotter by the age.
How sweet! Thank you so much. I mean, yeah, I mean, but you got to keep yourself. You got to keep yourself relevant, and you got to keep. I mean, this is the visual industry. You got to look good. So you got to do whatever it takes to just keep looking good.
So guys, that was Dino Morea with us, and this is Priyanka Chauhan signing off for now with cameramen Deepesh Mali and Babaji, India Forums, Mumbai.
Hey guys, check out our revamped website at www.indiaforums.com to get your daily dose of entertainment.
Hi guys, this is Dino Morea. You're watching me on India Forums. Keep watching me on India Forums. Just me. Nobody else but me.